It was pretty impressive to spend time in both trucks and actually, put all these specs and all these updates into practice. I knew what both the F and N series had, in terms of improvements, but I hadn't spent enough time in either. I'd probably say my time in the FX and some of the other F series models was the highlight.
I've got to say, first impressions, I'm very impressed, both in the bigger end of the range and also the N series at the bottom end of the range. The NVH and the quietness in the cab is really impressive on all models, but particularly the big ones.
This seems to be quite a major step where there's a new look and a lot of new technology sitting there in the truck. Adaptive cruise control, I thought worked really well, and it's a very clearly defined system that you're dealing with. The way the buttons are set up, it's quite easy to resume or change it or adjust. That works quite well.
The safety package is second to none, and it's also quite intuitive to operate. We often see rather complex operational instructions for safety equipment, but the Isuzu is quite intuitive.
The N series was a bit of a fan of that little pocket rocket. It seems really fit for purpose. It's compact, it's easy to drive, even the getting in and out of it for somebody who's going to be doing local deliveries, and it's got a little bit of zip to it.
In terms of the ride, particularly on some bumpy secondary roads, I was very impressed with the comfort of the cab, which combined with the quietness and the very relaxed steering, which is really superb. I can imagine someone doing a lot of hours without fatigue.
Where do I start? Let's start with the brakes. They are so progressive. I tried stamping on those brakes and doing emergency stops multiple times. They are just wonderful. Pull you up in a straight line. The engines, the gearboxes, the power torque ratio.
With the Allison transmission, I don't think I've ever driven a better integration of that automatic with a truck engine.
That Allison and DB6A work really well together. The engine brake was very strong, so I was able to come down some of the bigger hills and I was off the service brakes completely, and that's a sign that it's a strong performer. Also makes heaps of torque down low.
One of the trucks that I drove with that engine in it, I wanted to see the weighbridge ticket because I think they were saying we were grossing 20 tonnes, and it really performed super well.
I was a big fan of both the steering system and the braking system. I thought, especially being able to, once you got up to a bit of speed, it added a little bit more firmness to it, and you felt solid on the road without really wavering all over the road. And then when you get into corners and that beautiful turning circle of it, combined with that steering, makes it an ease to get round the positions you do. You never feel out of control in it. It just had that stability to it. Every time you pulled it up, whether it was easy or hard, yeah, it just felt really safe, which was good.
Yeah, there's a reason that Isuzu remains number one after 36 years, is that they don't stop. They don't sit on their laurels and say, yeah, okay, we're doing well, we're ahead of the game, we're almost unassailable. No, that's not good enough for Isuzu. They want to keep moving forward.
Isuzu already the market leader, this is only going to make it harder for the opposition, I would have thought.